Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a little bit of my knitting, a little bit of my little ones, which I do in the morning, but it's nearly lunchtime, so I'll be stopping this soon. But I'm onto one of the fronts of the little pink cardigan. Well, the back I found at the bottom of my whip bag yesterday when I was looking through to see what I had in. So I took it to my granddaughter's with me yesterday because I had taken it off the stitches off the needle, and I couldn't remember what I was doing with it, why I had taken the stitches off the needle, but it was just in the bag. I hadn't pulled it out, I had just left it. And I remember now it was when I was doing a couple of little cardigans for pink ones for Rhiannon a little while ago. I had started off with this wool, but I thought it was coming out too big. But I finished it off, the back off yesterday at my granddaughter's, and it's probably about the right size. It was just my imagination. I think it just looked bigger than what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, I finished the back. Look here. It's a nice baby pink. It's not as pale as the sweater I'm wearing, but I think the colour might have washed out of this because I have had it for a number of years. And for anybody that asks, I did not knit this sweater. I think I've been asked a few times. I bought it in Newcastle City Centre Market. Must have been about 6 years ago, I think. I think the colour's been washing a bit out of it. And I think I was a little bit smaller when I got it, so it is a little bit, fits where it touches, you know. That's just in case anybody asks. No, I didn't knit it. There are some sweaters I do buy. I have got one or two that I have bought. But since I started doing this YouTube and knitting things and that all like that, I have never bought any other sweaters or cardigans since then. But I do have a few that I have bought. I haven't knitted every single thing that I wear. So anyway, I've got that finished, and it's about the right size, so I don't know what I thought was wrong with it before, but anyway, I've done that, and I've just started doing one of the fronts for it. But I did finish a little bit of this one. I've finished the front of it, as you can see better against my sweater. The cable and moss stitch. And I didn't realise when I started doing this that I had picked the it's one of those ones where it's going to have the band knitted all the way around and stitched on. I do prefer to pick the stitches up myself, but I followed the pattern because I am doing a pattern for this one. I know I've got the pattern somewhere. Oh, there it is. The pattern, well, I bought this for my boys, but the pattern was for a little girl. But the pattern is suitable for a boy or a girl. But I followed the pattern and didn't realise that I should have had a buttonhole, because I intended it for a boy, and I should have had a buttonhole down here. And I didn't realise till I was right nearly up to the armhole what I had done. So it's going to have to be for a girl, because I am not pulling this out just to put the band ways for a boy. But I'm not sure whether it matters these days. I think kids, they don't know what side their thing's button on anyway. So I'm going to do the tutorial for this today. I'm going to finish off. I had started a little bit of a tutorial where I showed how I put the pocket in. I'm going to finish off the bit tutorial and show how I'm going to pick up the stitches across here and how I stitch it down and that. But this one I have my own cable needle. This is what I've always used for cables, because this is probably over 50 years old, this cable needle, and I have been using this all the time, and I do prefer it. But I had some of these sent, Jan, I think it was, sent me some of these and I hadn't a clue what they were when I opened the packet until I started googling, and I realised they're for cables, for holding the stitches for the cable. But something I did notice with them, I did try them, and while you pick up the stitches, you know, if you're picking up so many, you've got these 6 stitches and you're picking 3 up, I would normally pick them up with the cable needle and hold them either front or back, whatever I was, and then knit the next 3 stitches. And then you just knitted the stitches off the cable needle. Well, this one, you pick up the stitches the same. You take the 3 stitches off and hold them. You knit the other stitches, but then you have to put these stitches back onto your knitting needle. And that is time consuming. It's extra time to knit a cable. So I'm not happy with them. I'll just keep on using what I like. These kind, I think will be more like for just holding stitches. If you want to hold stitches for whatever reason, not just cable. I think they'll be better for that. But for me, they will not be for picking up cable, because I did not like them picking up cable. Sorry, Jan, but they're not my type of thing. I prefer the old-fashioned way. And the sun has just shone into my living room. I've discovered something, because I'm on my computer again, and I've discovered that if the sun is shining straight into my living room, that's what makes the bright and dark. It affects the autofocus on my computer. But I have been, you know, trying now and again, because we haven't had as much sun like we do in the summer. But it's still making it bright in my living room, so I'm probably going to have to go back to my tablet for. But I'm just finishing this video off here. I've even closed one of my curtains to stop the sun, but the sun's coming in on the other side, and because I know I've made videos the last couple of days using my laptop, and it's much easier because I just switch on my laptop and switch on the camera part and record it. I do prefer doing them on my laptop, but the sun just ruins everything. But anyway, I've got those sorted out, and I did get a little bit more last night. Mine. Bit more further up the armholes. I haven't got much further to go. That's where the armholes are. And I am doing a tutorial on this, so when I finish it, get up to the shoulders and thing. I've done a little bit of a video and shown how to do the pattern. I'm doing the pattern, and then to knit it. The next part of the tutorial I'm going to video will be from the armhole, showing you how many stitches to cast off here, and then how many to decrease, and how far you have to go up to the shoulders for the size I'm doing, which is a 42. So that's that little thing sorted, and after I finish this video I'm going to walk to the post office. This is the packet for Rhiannon, who I've done the 2 little cardigans for. So I can't show you them again because they're in the package. So I'm going to have a walk over to the post office and post these, because it's the only time I get any exercise, actually, having to walk to the the post office. It's a good 15-minute walk there and 15-minute walk back, and if I need anything at the shop, it's handy for that as well. So that's a little bit. And then these little things like this I only do in the morning, and then I have my lunch, and if I have any orders, I start my orders in the afternoon from usually about 12:30, because I get my lunch about 12, and I'll do any orders from about 12:30 till about 5. That's when I usually sort my tea out, and then after my tea it'll be my own. That's the way I'm doing it. So after my tea I have a little pouch to do, one of those little crochet pouches like mine. There's a lady's asked me, she's only doing the one for Emma, and she's asked me to do one for her, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to, I've got the material cut ready, and I'm going to put the zip on, but I might video what I'm doing for it, because I have been asked to show how I crochet they only asked for the crochet part, but I'll show them exactly what I do for the zip and the lining, and then to crochet the part, because this has got a lining inside. You probably can't see it very well on mine, but because I've got stuff inside. But there you can see the lining inside, but that is separate. I just do those separate, put the zip and the lining separate, and then start crocheting. I don't even join the crochet, I just crochet and then keep going up until it fits the lining, and then stitch the crochet part of the bag to the zip. So I will show how I do that. So that's going to be after my lunch. I'll start that, so I'll have to start a little bit video for that as well. But in the meantime, I'm doing just a little bit, probably about another half hour of my knitting, and then I'm going to nip over to the post office. And that is my little bit for today, so I will catch up with you another time. So thumbs up and subscribe, and bye for now.